I'm Felicia,
And I'm Ian.
and we are the Paranormal Lovers.
Hello, paranormal dudes, dudettes, and dudays. Welcome back to another episode of the Paranormal Lovers.
Hey guys.
Hey guys,
How's it going?
how you doing?
Thanks
How
for
you doing?
joining us for another week, episode 49.
49. Jeez,
Yep, we got three more.
3 more. What are we gonna do for the year long?
We were talking about maybe doing like a live stream,
I'd like to.
but I don't know. It's a you episode, so we'll do whatever you want to do. But if you want to do a live stream and stuff, we gotta like post about it on Instagram so people actually know
Right?
we're doing something.
Like, hey, we're gonna do this.
Yeah, pretty much. What did you love about this week?
I liked walking in the parade with you guys. It was a little awkward for me because I felt like I could hear people's thoughts. It was weird.
You're a little empathic, so
Had people like judging me for handing out candy. I'm like, no candy for you.
it's also anxiety. So always wondering if people are thinking about you in their heads.
You get some candy. You get some candy. You get skipped.
That was me. I was like handing it out to all the older people.
Yeah,
I'd be like,
I
y'all
thought that
need
was
some
funny.
candy. Y'all deserve some candy too. Here's some candy.
They loved that.
And they were like handing out pencils.
Mm-hmm.
Kept handing out pencils to people, and I'd be like,
See,
you don't want pencils, you want candy.
I liked handing out the pencils because I could pick out artists from like any group really. And so I tried to pick out all the artists and was like, you're getting a pencil.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
What did you love about this week, baby?
Probably the same. I did not enjoy how it felt for my legs,
Yep.
but it was really, really fun. Patty had a blast.
We got
We walked with her school. They had a float.
Yeah.
So
we got a little behind handing out candy. And
a little.
So we'd look up and we'd be like 2 floats behind.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, we got like way, way behind at the very end. And like, so we had to like jog to catch up with them. I had to jog to catch up with you.
Yep.
And then me and you sped walk to catch up with them.
Yep.
And like, so we finally get up to the float. And I'm like, great, I'm going to sit. And then they're like, we're all floating. I was like, shit. So I had to turn around and walk back to the car. And I made it almost to like one of the main roads. And I was like, can you go get the car, please? Because I can't walk anymore.
So I went and got the car and tried to drive up the blocked off road. And the cops were like, what are you doing? I'm like, my wife is up there. And I got to go get her. He's like, oh, okay.
Thankfully,
you can park up here.
You can park in the little parking lot off to the side. So that wasn't too terrible. But it was fun.
Felt like I was being like a renegade or something, like driving through the cones.
Right. It was fun for me because I like met some moms that were really cool.
Yeah, we met some cool people.
Yeah, it's fun getting to know these parents that'll probably their children will probably be with our child for the next
life.
12 years, 13 years, because, she goes to a charter school and it's a K through 12 school, or at least it will be a K through 12 school after this year if it's not already.
Yep.
So she will be going to the same school her whole school career, as long as there's no issues that pop up.
Yep.
So hopefully she'll be able to have friends.
She will.
She'll grow up with forever.
She's already got them.
Yeah, she does. She does. Although what's funny is like the teachers love that kid.
Yeah, they do.
Like we'll see them out in public. And I'll be like, I'm Patty's mom. And they're like, oh, I love Patty. Patty's great. I'm like,
They're all like, oh, Patty.
And
I'm like, yep.
Like, you want to take her home for a day? Because, oh boy, she's wearing us out.
She is. She wears me out all the time.
All right. So, it being December, I wanted to get into some festive holiday stuff. So this week we're going to talk about Yule and the Yule Lads.
Nice.
which are kind of different. I was going to do 2 separate episodes. I was going to do Yule, and then I was going to do an episode about the Yule Lads.
Mhm.
But I didn't have a lot of research on either one because honestly, there's not a ton known about Yule.
Mhm.
And the Yule Lads is pretty much what you get is what you get with Yule Lads.
Right.
So, Yule is a winter festival that was celebrated in early Germany and in ancient Norse times before Christianity took over. It was and is considered a pagan holiday that has been making a comeback over the last few decades. It is one of the oldest festivals known to mankind. Yule is celebrated on the winter solstice, which is December 21st or 20 through 22nd in the northern hemisphere, and June 20th through 21st in the southern hemisphere. I would not be upset about celebrating Christmas in June.
Right.
There are common themes of lights, fire, and feasting. Sacrifices were common for either gods, the fae, or ancestors. Historian Bede wrote in 725 AD that he had seen an old pagan calendar that combined January and December into one period named Jeuli. He wrote, quote, "The months of Jeuli derive their name from the day when the sun turns back and begins to increase." End quote.
Hmm.
Other historians believe that Yule was once celebrated as Jul, a Norse festival, although others believe that Jul was a New Year's festival. Yet others believe Yule was celebrated as a sort of Day of the Dead. It is thought to have been tied to the god Odin, as he was also the god of the dead, which I did not know. Should have known. I did not know. Honestly, my only education on Norse gods is via Marvel. Sorry. And some books, but they're not. They're like the free books you can get on the Kindle.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yule,
I don't know much about Norse gods either.
I don't either. It's something we're gonna have to look into because I find them fascinating.
Sure.
Yule began being taken over by Christianity due to King Haakon of Norway, who ruled during the 10th century. He spent much time in England, and I think maybe he grew up there,
Mhm.
or he just like lived there for a long period of his life. I don't remember. I just heard tea gurgle in your throat
Sorry.
through the microphone.
Sorry, guys.
It was either that or it was that burp I just
No,
had
it was me.
coming up.
I could feel it.
Ugh. He spent much time in England, and when he became king, he began enacting new laws pertaining to the holiday. I
You heard it again, didn't you?
What is going on?
There's tea going crazy in my gullet.
Oh. Mainly that Yule had to be celebrated at the same time as Christmas. Everyone was required to celebrate the holiday while the ale lasted, or else they were subject to pay a fine.
Hmm.
Okay. It is truly no wonder that this festival was celebrated when it was. In ancient times, in the northern landscape of many European countries, it was to be celebrated when the sun began making her way closer to Earth. I could not imagine living out in like that wilderness
Right.
back in the day. Like I know some people do still now, but like we have cities, we have electricity, we have running water, we have heat. But back then, you were kind of just at the mercy of the elements.
Sure.
So when the sun decides to start making her way closer back to the earth, you're like, hallelujah.
Right.
It was thought to be a time when Draugr, yes, like in Skyrim,
Nice.
roamed the land. Magic was more powerful, and Odin led a wild hunt across the sky. I don't think I want to be alive in a time where Draugr roamed the land.
Winter is coming.
If you don't know what Draugr is, they're basically like Norse zombies.
It's like in Game of Thrones.
They had Draugrs in game. Oh, the frozen
Yeah,
guys.
the Frozen.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure we have people that play Skyrim too. They're like, oh,
Oh
shit,
yeah,
Draugrs. Those are fun to fight.
I love
Not.
Skyrim.
It's been a minute since I played Skyrim.
We need to patch up that quest Skyrim.
Hmm?
The VR Skyrim.
Oh,
Be
yeah.
fun,
Oh, my goodness.
right?
That'd be a lot of fun.
We don't have much time to play games anymore because of Patty, but we used to love to play some Skyrim.
Yeah, I think you played a couple hours of Diablo this morning because you were awake before everybody, and I played
Yep.
like an hour of Minecraft,
Yep.
and I died, so I cut it off.
Dang.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I died in Minecraft. I was
Mhm.
not happy.
I bet.
I didn't like rage quit. I was just like, well, shit, I guess I need to get off here and fold some laundry.
Yeah.
Some historians believe the festivities started with Modern Meat, or Mother's Night. This was celebrated with the sacrifice of a boar to the god of virility, Freyr, and his twin sister, the goddess of fertility, Freya. And we know a little Freya. She's cute as shit.
You got Frey behind you on the wall.
I know. It's my tag name. She walks around with a wolf puppy in her mouth all the time. Just
Yeah.
a wolf puppy, y'all. As with many pagan holidays, the church would spend time with the people learning about their customs and culture. They would find similarities within the two different religions and use those to convert people to Christianity. They even moved the birth of Jesus from early spring to December.
Right.
The Yule log can be seen today in the Christmas tree. In ancient times, it was a large log that was set on fire on the 25th of December and would burn all through the 12 nights of Christmas until January 6th. So they would
Nice.
literally put like a tree in the fire and then feed it
Yeah.
through the fire every day
Right.
until January 6th, and then it would be burned all up.
I've done that before.
Yeah, and like camping and stuff.
Yeah, it's an easy way to cut a tree in half.
Yeah, yeah. Nowadays, you can get a log-shaped chocolate cake that represents a Yule log. Or if you have a fireplace, you can keep a smaller log decorated with ivy and holly berries on your mantle and burn it in your fireplace on the 12th night of Christmas. In Sweden, they build giant goats out of hay bales.
Nice.
Giant, and I saw a picture. I was like, "That's a big goat." Like I thought it was just like a goat. It's a giant goat.
The
made
more
out
I
of hay
learn about
bales.
Sweden, the more I like it.
Right.
I'm 5% Swedish.
Oh, okay. Hey, I'm 4% Nordic. 4% from Norway.
Yeah.
So a little Viking in there.
Right.
It is thought by some to be a tribute to Thor, who rode on a chariot pulled by two goats. And if you've never seen the last Thor movie, oh God, I think you just broke somebody's eardrum.
Sorry, guys. I had to do it.
Yeah, it's great in that movie because he gets his goats, but they just scream like every time
They're screaming goats.
every time they come on scene, they're just like blah, just scream, and it's
So hilarious.
hilarious. I'm pretty sure didn't we see it in the theater?
Yeah, we
And
did.
like every time the goats would get on screen and scream, everybody in the theater would laugh.
Yeah, they
It
were
was
just
so
cackling.
ridiculous.
It's funny.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
Most of what remains today of Yule is subtly intertwined with Christmas. The boar that was sacrificed has turned into the Christmas ham. The log was turned into a tree. And while not as common these days, wassailing has changed to caroling.
Hmm.
Let's not forget about the large man with long white hair riding his eight-legged steed. Odin has been connected by some to Santa,
Nice.
which, like, I appreciate that.
Old stolen Christmas.
Boy, I'll tell you what, sidebar. Legit, Heidi, we were walking out of Walmart yesterday, and she's like, "Is Santa real?" And I was like, "Do you want the truth?" "Yes." "Are you sure?" "Yes." I said, "No." She goes, "Yeah, he is." Okay. That's all I said. Okay.
We started it.
We did start it.
We showed her the footprints one year.
Yeah, that's what it was. We did the footprints last year in the ashes from the fireplace. She's like, "I saw his footprints."
She's like,
I
he's
know
got to
he's
be real.
Now, in Iceland, there is a Christmas legend that scared children up until it was officially banned for parents telling their children they're no longer able to tell them the nasty version. Became officially banned in 1746. Icelandic children get gifts from not one but 13 Santas. These are the Yule Lads, and they each visit children on one of the 13 nights leading up to Christmas. The Yule Lads live with their mother, the ogress Gryla, possibly in the lava fortress Dim U Borgir in the Lake Mævatin area of northern Iceland. And I looked at this
That's
place.
metal as hell.
It is metal as hell. And if you look up pictures of the lava fortress, it's just like these huge structures of like hardened lava everywhere, and there's like caves through some of them.
So basically Mordor.
Yes. Yes. It's beautiful though. It's like eerily beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
They live with her Yule cat, and their father, Gryla's third husband, Lipa Louis. Oh, sorry, that's a weird name.
Lipa Louis.
I'm not sure if that's how. I apologize for my pronunciation of all these words.
Right.
Because Iceland is not in my DNA.
Yeah.
And I'm Americanized.
Right.
Their father is pretty lazy and just stays in the cave most of the time. The same cannot be said of their mother and her cat. In the oldest written text about her, possibly going back to the 13th century, she is seen as a parasitic beggar. She harasses parents to give up their naughty children. She could be driven away by either giving her food instead or by chasing her off. She wasn't connected to Christmas until the 17th century, and in modern times, she is able to sense disobedient children. So she doesn't have to beg anymore. She's just like, you smell naughty. She will come down from her cave on Christmas Eve and takes the naughty children in a sack back to her home to make her favorite meal, naughty kid stew.
Ooh.
And she cooks them alive.
Dang.
Don't be naughty in Iceland.
Right.
European folklore and tales that they tell their kids.
They're just like, you're going to get eaten.
Like, Gryla's going to come take you back to her cave and boil you alive to make naughty kid stew. Or Krampus is going to come put you in a sack, beat you with a stick, and then drag you to hell.
And then eat you.
Like, those are some hardcore fucking parents.
The Krampus story on Teen Titans Go last night said that he was going to eat them.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. I love
it's like, we're going to cook you in a stew.
I love that they had Krampus and Teen Titans Go.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, thank you for it. Because, like, I remember the
It's DC Universe.
They were talking about the other day, Patty was talking about they have an elf on the shelf in their class.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, what did I say? I was like, yeah, the elf on the shelf is here to spy on you to tell Santa how you're acting in class. I was like, if he doesn't work, maybe Krampus in the corner will. She was like, who's Krampus? And then like a day or two later, y'all watched the Teen Titans Go episode with Krampus in it. And I was like, thanks for explaining that.
It's crazy because it was the night after Krampus came.
The night after Krampus night?
Yep.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Krampus night, it drops down to 27 degrees and snows.
And our kid wakes up at 2:30 in the morning,
2:30
terrified.
4 o'clock having nightmares, although those were zombies from Adventure Time. So, honestly, I don't blame her. I don't like zombies either. But you know, how long did it take you to get me to watch Walking Dead?
Yeah.
I was like, I don't like zombies. And I don't. Her Yule cat is hunting for a different meal. Instead of naughty children, the cat hunts for those who are not wearing at least one new article of clothing. This is
dirty clothes?
No, they had to have a new article of clothing.
Like brand new.
Like brand new, freshly sewn. Keep in mind, you didn't go to the store to buy your clothes. You made your clothes. This was thought to be used to make sure everyone got all of their sewing done by Christmas. So, if you don't get your sewing done, the giant troll cat is going to eat you.
Jeez.
Yeah. Each Yule Lad was well known for their personalities, and their name reflects this. From the National Museum of Iceland, quote, dozens of different names for the Yule Lads appear in different folk tales and stories. A popular poem about the Yule Lads by the late Johannes Koltlum,
Johann.
Johannes, not Johann, Johannes,
Right.
Koltlum, which first appeared in the book Jolin Coma, or Christmas is Coming, in 1932, serves to make their names and number much better known. The names of the 13 Yule Lads that most Icelanders know today are all derived from that poem. End quote. According to the museum, the Yule Lads are as follows. Quote, Sheep Kate Claude. He tries to suckle ewes.
He suckles yous.
It's YEWS.
YEWS.
Or is it ew?
Use?
Ewes. I'm not a farmer. It's like baby sheep, I think.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe like mama sheep. I don't know.
Right.
But he suckles them in the farmer's sheep shed. Gully Guac. He steals foam from the buckets of cows. Stubby. He's short and steals food from frying pans. Is it you?
Maybe.
Might be.
I like that bacon.
Spoon licker. Guess what he does?
He licks spoons.
He licks spoons.
Does he put them on his nose?
On his finger. Does he like to rub them with his finger? Rusty spoons.
I was thinking more like put them on his nose, like stick to the nose.
I was thinking salad finger. Until we're two different people. Pot scraper, aka pot licker. He steals unwashed pots and licks them clean. Bowl licker. He steals bowls from under beds, thought to be there for a late night snack, and licks those clean.
Huh. So they're like helpful and harmful?
Well, they're more like tricksters nowadays.
Yeah, but that would just be like cleaning your dishes.
But also they're licking them clean, and that's gross.
That is gross, but
like you're not a dog. I guess they are trolls, so
right.
Got trolls licking your
like you find it slimy in the morning. Got like mucus.
Shut up. Door slammer. He stomps around slamming doors, keeping everyone awake. Skyr gobbler. He eats up all the Icelandic yogurt, or skyr. Sausage swiper. He loves stolen sausages.
Now those guys are bad.
What guys?
They steal your ice cream and your sausage.
Your yogurt and your sausage. Icelandic yogurt.
Yeah.
Heard it's pretty good. Never had it though. Window peeper. He likes to creep outside windows and sometimes steals the stuff he sees inside.
Oh no.
Door sniffer. He has a huge nose and an insatiable appetite for stolen baked goods.
Oh no.
Meat hook. He snatches up any meat left out, especially smoked lamb.
Okay, that sounds like Diablo.
Candle beggar. He steals candles, which used to be sought after items in Iceland. And he only stole them from the kids. It's kind of a dick move.
Super dick.
Even with all their quirks, they do leave candy for good children. Kids leave their shoes on the windowsill, similar to how some hang up a stocking. And the lads come by and leave the quote-unquote nice kids candy.
Oh, that's where the candy stocking came from.
Kinda, yeah. Yeah. Care to guess what naughty kids get?
Coal.
Nope.
No?
Nope. So much worse.
I got eaten?
Rotten potatoes.
Ugh.
Stuck in their shoe. Now, if you would like to bring the spirit of Yule into your home, there are a few different ways to do so. Hanging red bows or placing red poinsettias on your porch invites prosperity and passion into your home. Hanging white snowflakes or stars invites purity and light into your home, helping keep the spiritual environment clean. The evergreen trees we bring into the home are associated with protection, prosperity, as well as life and renewal. Holly represents protection and good luck. Planting a hedge of it around your home is thought to ward off evil spirits. You can make holly water, not holy water, holly water, to spritz on yourself and around your home by soaking leaves in spring water overnight under a full moon.
Hmm.
Mistletoe is well known for the kisses had under them in doorways, but most do not know that they are associated with prosperity and fertility.
Huh.
Oak symbolizes power, endurance, victory, and triumph. Rulers and Roman generals would be adorned with oak crowns, and the oak leaf is still a symbol of leadership today in the military.
Wow.
And that, my friends, is the episode on Yule and the Yule Lads.
So that's like, I don't know, 95% of Christmas?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah. Like they, I mean, that's just what the church did.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're like, how can we take this religion or spiritual practice and tie it into Christianity so it's easier to convert the heathens?
Because, like, I mean, everybody knows that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The red bows, the holly,
Yep.
all of it.
Yep. And of course, I'm sure Christianity has their own, it's for this, it's
Tale
for
about it.
that, it's for
Mhm.
blah, blah, blah. It's not. It's not.
Stolen from the Yule.
Yep.
Huh.
Yep. That's what they've been doing for decades,
That's
centuries,
crazy.
millennia. They just steal other people's spiritual practices,
Mhm.
like
Wow.
burning incense in the Catholic Church or lighting candles. Like,
Mhm.
pretty sure Jesus wasn't doing that, but okay.
Right.
Like, do what you want, I guess. But yeah, I really wanted to just get into that for the holiday season. I know
Sure.
a lot of our listeners are into, I guess, quote unquote, pagan or occult practices.
I like it. I think it's cool.
Yeah, yeah. So it was nice to actually be able to sit down and research it and be
I
like,
mean,
oh, we
I'm
can do
pretty
this and that.
sure 99% of people are into the pagan occult practices now because of Christmas.
They just don't
They
realize
just
it,
don't
though.
realize it.
Yeah.
Like, it's wild.
They're like, oh, we're putting up a tree because Jesus was nailed to a cross. And it's like,
Hell,
no, you're putting up a tree because I used to burn a Yule log.
hell, Nana had a holly tree or a holly bush outside of
I
her
know. I'm kicking
home.
myself. I am kicking myself for cutting that down too. I'm like,
Right.
now I'm gonna have to replant it. And I was thinking like Patty's window.
There's some out back. We can get some off of there and transplant it.
I was thinking Patty's window where I'm worried that like somebody will try and get in her room or she
Put some
might
holly
sneak
there.
out and we'll like plant holly
Yeah,
underneath
for
her
sure.
window. Good luck getting out of there, little heifer.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully we still got a good like 6 to 10 years before she tries sneaking out the house. But
I wrestled with a holly bush one time when I was drinking heavily.
you wrestled.
Yep.
Did it win?
Oh yeah. It won.
Okay. Yep. I
Like
figured
I
as
was
much.
covered in like little like it looked like I went to what's the dudes that put the needles in you? It
Acupuncturist.
looked like I went to an acupuncturist and just got like my whole body done. I woke up the next day like, what the fuck happened to me?
I'm so glad you don't drink anymore.
What the hell is all this shit?
Right? Yeah. No. Don't
Then I
play with the
remembered
holly
later,
bushes.
oh, that holly bush.
Remember last year, we haven't pulled a Yule log out of the wood pit yet. We had the one last year though, and we had
Yep.
it like we put some of the evergreen from the Christmas tree on it. We put some ivy on it. I think we put some holly stuff on it. We drilled out some holes in it so we could put candles on it, and then we burn it. I think on Christmas, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was fun.
It
So
was fun. It's pretty
we
cool.
might. We still got 16 days till Christmas, so
Yeah,
we're probably pulling out.
sure.
All right, guys. Well, I really hope you enjoyed this episode. If you would like, you can head on over to Instagram and follow us at The Paranormal Lovers. If you would like to see a video, head on over to YouTube and search for The Paranormal Lovers in the search bar.
Thank you guys, all of you that are already listening. We love you.
Yes, thank you guys so much. And you know what? Big shout out to our international listeners.
Yeah.
Like, thank you to our national listeners because y'all are like the bulk
Yep.
of who listens to us right now, but it's funny to just see more and more countries listening to us too.
It's great.
And Sweden just passed Sri Lanka for
Nice.
3rd place. So
I'm sure they'll like this one too.
I hope so. Our sweetest listeners, how you doing? Skull. You can send us an email at paranormallovers@yahoo.com, and you can check out our website, paranormallovers.com, for merch. And to listen to this episode, actually, you can listen to it directly from the website too.
Sure
So
can.
we appreciate you guys joining us, and we will see you next week.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.